means UCLA will retain possession. Here's Fresh. Here's Free. Fade away. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Freak passes to Cooper. Bryant dishes to Freak. Second chance shot, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They're trying to work it inside here, and they've had a little bit of success as they try to cut into that deficit. And getting it inside is one way to try to chip away at it.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Villanova trails by 5. The offensive rebound. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
.11 left here in the second half. Here's Free. It's deflected.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mode.
And it's tied up with that one.
And nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
43 seconds left in the second half. Nice break, Villanova. Here's Freak. Money!
Leg was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip.
20 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Here's Free. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Roberts. UCLA needs to get off a shot. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
If we can't get the ball in, have another timeout. Use it if you need it.
So it's Villanova picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark, in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
Greg Anthony.
happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabe. The horses were big. The 10-gallon tracks, the hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat, we branched off. Shine I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure, my pipes are intact. Don't believe me, ask your boy in the back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system.
NYG.
They said New York fell off, who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went, what part the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. In the streets, paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses, listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, with amoxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's, Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all listening, y'all can hear a lyrical street. Narcotics, raw dens. Rap don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still Tennessee.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse to hold back. Hey, what you say?
Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than 2 of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see Villanova facing the Louisville Cardinals.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Now we'll look at Villanova's starting lineup. Freak, he's in at the point. Also Bryant out there. Cooper is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward position.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
Here's Freak following the three-point basket by Louisville. Here's Rozier. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse.
Payton, he's checked in for the Cardinals. Here's Freak. Misses the three. Freak's got one three-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's Mack. And the three off target.
And Louisville does it with team basketball. I mean, they have their share of players that went on to the NBA. Gorgui Dieng and Earl Clark come to mind recently. But overall, this is a program that relies on the sum of the whole being greater than the individual parts.
And out of bounds as Villanova gains possession.
Jake Thomas. Eddie Hughes. Jake Russell.
Here's Freak. 5 points in the game. Great D that time from Thomas.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Price kicks to Russell. And stolen by Freak. Here's Foster. And a wide open look for Freak. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Freak's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Price outside. And it's Russell in the corner. 18 feet out. No luck.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
They've got Price. Thomas is out there with Payton. Then it's Russell. And it's Hughes in at the small forward. And it's a completely new group for the Cardinals. And Villanova going with a whole new group out there. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 #1 seeds and also 2 #2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
So on the floor for Villanova, Freak in at point guard. He's out there with Foster. Jones is out there with Clarkson. And it's Moore in at the 4 slot.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Here's Hughes up the floor. Here's Rozier. Pass to Payton. Just 3 on the clock. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
So both teams changing it up here. Both shots good from the stripe. Freak. Got it! He got it!
Just in time.
What a shot! The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Villanova on top as they end the second quarter with an energy burst, a 19-7 run.